Land Rover Freelander 2. Now a couple of people, maybe one or two or 700, have said, Simon, make a light guard for the back of the Freelander 2. We've promised it, it's now delivered. So we are going to show you in this video how to fit our no drill super deluxe rear light guard. And we have got 700 people on a waiting list for this. Unbelievable. Right, so this is your standard rear light. Now this, right, that's the good news. The bad news is we haven't quite done the light guard for the late. We'll discuss that at the end of the video. But right, so for now, so this is the early light. So your lights should look like this, okay? Right, so we're gonna, right, let's have a look at what we're getting. So this is the light guard, okay? And it's no drill. The Land Rover one, you have to drill holes in your bodywork. Now, I lie a little because you do have to sort of drill, but you're only drilling or screwing into the side of the light. And that's only plastic. We've got no metal sabotage going on at all. Right, so you'll get a left and a right light guard. If you're lucky, if my warehouse team is doing their job properly anyway. And then, right, then you'll get a little load of fittings. Right, so let's go through the fittings carefully. So we have got four mounts, all the same, okay? And we have got we've got four of these, or we should have if my warehouse is doing the right job. Oh, I've left them clipped on there, look. Right. We'll have four of these. I've given the game away now. You're seeing it's all going to go together. You'll have four of those. It's not quite Noah's Ark, is it, Alicia?
No.
How many did they go in Noah's Ark? 2 by 2. Right, this is 4 by 4. Mind you, in my eyes, probably looked like 4 by 4. Right. Okay, four of those. So we've got, it's 4 by 4, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. 4 of you have all those fittings. I'm going to show you how all this works as magic to give you a light guard on your rear light. So let's start by removing the light guard. So easy, you've got 2 screws. Now it won't be quite as easy as I'll make it look. I'll explain why. Oh, there you go. Just a Phillips crosshead screwdriver. 2 of those. Now obviously you've got to have the tailgate open to do that because you can't get to the screws. Right, then what you've got to do, now you could use a plastic trim tool in this little edge here. Or you could, if you're super hench and very strong, grab your light and go, yeah, like that. But mine have been in and out so many times, these little, whatever you want to call them, female parts here are well abused. Right, you're advised to take the light out, so press in just there where my thumb is, give it a little pull, bosh, that'll pop out. Right, so we've now got that. Now, right, so let's get the correct light guard. So you can see that's going to go on there. How's the camera doing, Alicia?
Not bad.
We're twisting it. Right, now you've got to do your homework. So you've got to get the mount. Now you've got to assemble this yourself. Right, and you put the nut. You put the nut in there with the 2 sides and the little pointy bit at the top, and you push that in. Some may be easier than others. Don't stab yourself. If you do, don't sue me. Right, there you go. So you've got to do that. Go on, Alicia, you have a nose of that. Have I done it all right?
Yeah.
So this is to form a little captive nut fitting. Oh gosh, I got that a bit twisted. I want to try and get them in a bit better. Or if you get them in twisted, abort and try again. Here you go. Right, let's have a look. I've got to get it in with the sides parallel. Look at that, and he'll go in okay then. And they're never going to fall out. So they're tight to get in, but they're never going to fall out. Right. So you're going to screw these on to the light guard, okay? Now I've got to remember how they go. Right, that's the mount, that's the mount, that's that. It goes like that because it's going to clip round the rear light. You got that, Alicia?
Yep.
Yeah, right. So the mount face you'll be seeing, I think that works. Yeah, Alicia's spinning that camera around. Right, and you get one of your little stainless steel bolts, hopefully. And we can screw that in here. And on the back it should, when it gets there, should catch that nut. There you go. Right. Okay, and then that'll screw up. And that's given us this little concealed mount there. Let's twist them a little bit. Right. I'll do the second one. Right, there you go, second one. Right, whoosh. Right. So there we go. So what we are now going to do is we're now going to clip the light around these. Now, we've got these bottom mounts too. Right, so we are going to slide the light in. Can you see that at the back? That's probably the most exciting view. There we go. And then we just need to push the light guard in so it clips in there. Just trying to work out the best way of clipping that in. There you go. Okay, so you can see the light is back against those. Make sure you've got those at the bottom. We're looking good then. Actually, I've got a bit carried away, haven't I? But we can do this, we can do this. And you get these little clips, okay, these little hooks. Hook it under the light guard, and then as you rotate it around, this is the magic, it snaps on. Okay, so we've designed these with our 3D printer. Okay, and get it right, and it will go round, like we are, snap on. Okay, right, now at this point, so check, so we've got these just resting underneath, these resting there, that is it, ready to go on. Okay, so we get our connector, push your connector back in, make sure that's nice and plugged in, get your two little locating pegs, line those up, okay, let's line those up, push those in, right, get your screwdriver, put your original screws back in, line those up on there. All that ready. Right, now we give these self-drilling screws, so they've got a sort of pierce bit on them, right, and you're going to rest that in there, you're going to make sure that's tight there, okay, easy as that. That's one done. Let's get the second one done. So obviously if you need to clean the lights, all you need to do is undo those two screws, those two, pull the light out, clean it all and put it all back on again. But you haven't had to drill any there we go. So let's have a look. How does that look? There we go. Take a look at that. That is our rear light guard for the Land Rover Freelander 2. Sorry it took forever. I can't remember how many sets have we got in the list here.
Not sure.
Not sure. I think we got a couple of hundred sets in, but we'll get more on order, and we have to 3D print the brackets. So if we're out of stock when you check, just notify me on the website. I'll put the link in the description below, and then just keep an eye because we'll have to print the clips. There we go. Let me know what you thought. Right. Why does it not fit the facelift type? If I grab this, come with me. Right, you'll notice that they moved the location of these lights. So it clearly doesn't, it'll fit, you can fit it on there, but it clearly doesn't match. So we can leave all this the same, but we need to do another guard with this bit going the other way. Now, I did originally have an idea of having two interchangeable bits, but it just got too complicated, and sometimes you try and make something fit everything and it just ends up being rubbish at everything. So I've gone, no, we're going to have a proper tough light guard, no inserts and all that. Alicia's loving that, aren't you? Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty good. Right, let us know what you think.